The 2027 Audi Nuvolari V8 Concept just debuted, and Audi did something they haven't done in 20 years. They went back to the name that made people believe Audi could build a real Grand Tourer. The Nuvolari is not a production car yet. It is a concept, but it feels so close to production that it would be a shock if we don't see something like this on roads by 2028. And the reason everyone is talking about it is simple. A twin-turbo V8, a shooting brake silhouette, and Audi design that finally feels emotional again. Audi first showed the Nuvolari name in 2003. That concept had a V10 and influenced the A5 and A7. The 2027 version is a tribute, but it is also a statement about where Audi is going. The car sits low, wide, and long. 4,980 mm long, 1,980 mm wide, and only 1,320 mm tall. The proportions are classic GT, long hood, cabin pushed back, and a fastback roof that ends in a proper hatch. It is a 2+2, but the back seats are actually usable for adults on short trips. The front has the new single-frame grille that is now mostly closed, with micro-LED elements that form the Audi rings when you walk up to it. The headlights are razor-thin and use laser matrix tech. Around back you get the full-width LED taillight with a 3D effect and an active spoiler that hides in the roofline. Audi says the drag coefficient is 0.24, which is incredible for a car this wide. Open the frameless doors and the interior is pure Audi, but warmer. Less screen, more material. You still get the curved 14.6-inch OLED display, but it is angled toward the driver. The passenger gets a 10.1-inch screen too. Everything else is physical. Real aluminium knobs, real stitching, and Nappa leather that is dyed with natural pigments. The big surprise is the cabin color. Audi calls it Nuvolari Copper and it runs across the dash and seats. It looks expensive in person. There is also sustainable wool fabric on the door cards and recycled carbon fiber trim. No fake carbon here. The trunk is 420 liters. And with the rear seats down it goes to 1,100 liters. This is a GT you can actually use. Now the engine. This is why the internet lost its mind. Audi confirmed the Nuvolari V8 Concept uses a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 from the RS division, but heavily revised. It makes 631 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters of torque. It is paired with a new 8-speed dual clutch and Audi's latest quattro system with a rear-biased torque split. There is also a 150 kilowatts electric motor on the rear axle for torque fill and mild hybrid functions. Total system output is 680 horsepower. Audi is not quoting 0-100 yet, but engineers on site said under 3.5 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to 300 km per hour. The battery is small, just 3.7 kilowatt-hours, so this is not a plug-in. The goal is performance, not F-range. It still gets cylinder deactivation and coasting to help with fuel. Audi claims around 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers if you drive normally. Driving it is the best part. Even as a concept, Audi lets journalists ride as passengers on a closed track. The adaptive air suspension has a new Gran Turismo mode that is soft but controlled. In dynamic it drops 20 mm and firms up. The steering is the new electromechanical system from the RS6, and it is fast without being nervous. The brakes are carbon ceramic as standard, and you can hear the V8 through the speakers and the real exhaust. Audi tuned it to sound deep, not loud. This is not an RS6. It is more refined. The quattro system can send 70% to the rear, and with the electric motor it feels playful. This is the first Audi in years that wants you to slide it a little. Technology is all there, but it is subtle. The new Audi AI co-pilot learns your driving style and adjusts the suspension and throttle. There is augmented reality HUD that covers the whole windshield. The sound system is a 22-speaker Sonos 3D system developed specifically for this car, and because it is a concept, Audi added some wild features. The glass roof can go from clear to opaque with a swipe. The seats have built-in airbags, and the key is your phone with ultra-wideband. so the car unlocks as you walk up. Audi is not announcing a price because this is still a concept, but sources inside say if it goes to production, expect it to sit above the RS7 and below the R8, somewhere around $180,000 to $210,000. Rivals would be the BMW 8 Series, Mercedes CLE 63, and Porsche Panamera. The Nuvolari is different because it is more design-focused and less aggressive. What are the problems? It is still a concept, so build quality and panel gaps are not final. Rear visibility is poor, and Audi has not confirmed if the V8 will survive emissions rules in Europe in 2028. A plug-in hybrid version is also being tested. After seeing it in person and riding in it, the 2027 Audi Nuvolari V8 Concept feels important. Audi has been playing it safe for years. This car proves they still know how to make something beautiful and fast that is not an SUV. It keeps the V8 alive, it brings back a legendary name, and it gives Audi fans something to be excited about again. So would you want Audi to put the Nuvolari into production as is? Or do you think it should be fully electric? Comment below. And if you want to see this V8 go up against an RS7 and M8, subscribe because we will be first in line to test it.